Okay, dudes, let's walk this sucker.
All right.
What is going on, everybody? It's a very special Sunday evening version of Into the Comiverse. Take a minute and thank Durs for allowing me to have his time slot, as he and a lot of our YouTube brothers and sisters were at Heroes Con this weekend, as was my co-host Voggs. How you doing, brother?
Good. I was just there Friday, but I've got a few things to show.
That is awesome. I got my new comic book stack. I wish I was there with y'all in spirit. I wish I could have been in the heart of Rick.
You were.
I wish I could have been in the heart of Ric Flair country, but
you should have been there. I was talking to Taylor, and I'm like, man, Tony and Durs have such a good chemistry, and she's like, yeah, Tony's a good dude. And I'm like, yeah, I know, they're awesome, both of them.
You talking about Taylor as in Lady Durs or
Lady Durs?
All right, cool. Well, thank you, Lady Durs.
You got the blessing from her.
That's awesome. I love hanging out with Durs. He's pretty awesome, and I'm hoping that he got that book for me, because I sent him some money to get one of those art books. So it was the art
book. I bet he did.
Yeah. I didn't have. I want to get the Sonic cover, but I'm running low on cash. So once I have some money,
I didn't get the Sonic cover, but
if there's still some available at the time, when I get the money, I'll pick some up. But we're going to say hello to the chat, and I'm going to say it in a very special way, and we'll see what's up with the chat. So,
hello there.
No.
All right. First off, as always, we got Vog saying hi, everyone. Now, if you want to join tonight's panel, there's the link. You can join the panel. We're just talking about whatever. There's no topic tonight. We're just hanging out. And don't let the title fool you, because, I've been calling it. Now, the idea came from, I don't know what it was, but since I wasn't going to Heroes Con, for some reason, the idea of the SNL original cast members, they were known as the Not Yet Ready for Primetime Players, which was a play on ABC Wild World of Sports back in the day, because they had the Primetime Players. How you doing, Cliff?
Hello.
So I thought of the Not Yet Ready for Primetime Players, and then I started thinking, hey, I'm going to call the show the Not Yet Ready for Heroes Con. But it was cool. How you doing, brother?
I'm other than just every time I open Instagram, I get depressed. I've had a great weekend otherwise.
I did too.
Emotional damage.
Hey, before I go through any further in the chat, I want to say Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there.
Yes.
And this was a present I got from my youngest daughter. It says, "Fresh sarcasm served daily." So everybody was warned.
Now, here's the thing: is the sarcasm coming from you or from her?
Both. They get their sass. Both my girls get their sass from their daddy, and a little bit from their mama. We got Wellbore. How you doing, brother? We got Las Cruces saying hello from New Mexico. How you doing, brother? We got Canadian Survivalist. We got John's Comics with Kids. How you doing, sir? What up, all? We got Squirrel Wars. Hey, that is awesome. Not familiar with the person, but it's welcome aboard. And we are caught up. Happy Father's Day for sure. Oh, and we got KBDM. How you doing? So y'all, basically, I'm just going to show off some books. I'm going to talk a little bit about something going on this weekend. Y'all, if everybody knows, technically it actually started Friday, but we are in full swing for the CBC Awards. Yep, you can go to www.cbcawards.org to nominate your favorite YouTube content creators in over 30 categories. And y'all, I'm gonna be honest with you. Some of these, I've got an idea. I'm doing it differently. I'm not just nominating right away. I'm giving it some time. We got till August. And I've made a list of all the categories, and I'm gonna be honest with you. There's 3 that I may struggle with, and it's best new channel, best unknown channel, and best comedic channel. I've got to get out and do my homework and find some channels that, Brian LCS, he, at one point in time, he was going around and looking for new channels. So I think that's what I need to do as well, because I got nothing for them. I've got ideas for others, but,
Mm-hmm.
And of course, while we're out here talking about the CBC Awards, I'll throw in my shameless plug real quick.
Acknowledge me!
Yep, I agree. I second
Ouch.
that motion.
Now I'll play that.
That means that Tony wants best hair, everybody. So get on it.
Hey, y'all, look, I'm growing it out, okay? And we all know who should get best hair. I'm just saying.
You mean which actually no, because it's even and it's Bleecker.
I'm told.
Oh shit!
Right?
You're right.
Both of them look like they're just emerging to be on a portfolio of romance covers. You've got the Antonio Banderas kind of feel, like you've got this weird, bizarrely, why are you Canadian Latin vibe happening, and then the other one just looks like he was kissed by the ocean.
No way.
Yo, look who we've got in the chat, in the panel.
Speaking of Canadian,
from the Great White North, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing good. You guys?
Good.
Great.
Travis.
Seen you at the con, Vogs. How was it?
Dude, I met your partner in crime. I was only there Friday. It was good, man. It was fun.
Matt says if Brian did not include a hot dog category,
I'm leaving the community. Yeah, okay. What were you saying, Travis?
Or the hot dog category?
I was saying, by the amount of pictures you took, I thought you were there longer.
No, I was only there Friday, but it was fun. I got some stuff to show. I did a video. I'll send it to you later. But yeah, met a lot of cool people. I'll show some stuff whenever Tony is ready for me.
Hey, Board. Hey, Handsome, Cliff, Vogs, Tony, and all. Hey, so how you been doing, Travis?
I've been doing good.
That's
good.
awesome.
I've been doing good.
Been hanging out, working. I wish I could have went to Ric Flair country, but hey.
Yeah, you guys are gonna make
Next
it
year.
soon. I know all 3 of you are.
Next year, hopefully.
I mean, I'm starting.
Go ahead, Cliff.
No, I'm literally, like, right now, my only goal is to get to Terrificon, and then after that, everything I do is going to be focused on getting to Heroes.
Yeah, you better come next year. Cliff.
And it's like so funny because someone hit me up this morning and they're like, hey, are you going to do? I was like, I'm doing nothing until Terrificon. They're like, well, can you do this one for free? And I was like, okay, I'll go. Like, I'll do the one for free. You want me to show up? I'm like, I'll do that. That's okay.
There was a few people that didn't show up this year. Like Comic Journey wasn't there. Matt, Comics by the Bay, wasn't there.
AR didn't make it either.
Yeah, AR didn't make it. He was there last year. Yeah. No, I was hanging out with Nauman last night. Like I was on stream with Comic Journey and all them, and Nauman was like up all night just hanging out with us in his hotel room while Metarog slept behind him.
Metarog must have slept like a log.
Matt's saying that he loves Travis and he's pregnant.
Oh,
okay.
That's concerning.
Okay.
Phil's smart though. Phil's Treehouse. I love Travis, but I have a IUD. See, he was prepared.
Yeah.
We know that them Canadians, offer big squirts. You got to be careful.
Now, to be fair, Comics by the Bay said that he was safe, but apparently he was not. So I'm pretty upset with him for lying.
Listen, there's only so much the pill can do.
That's true.
In the meantime, now I know that Vogs is in the 6 foot and up club.
Yeah, I am 6 foot.
I'm like,
The
looking at you,
selfies
look
don't
at
do a
you
lot of
towering
justice.
over people. Look at you towering over everybody in your photos.
Yeah,
Good evening,
the
my brother
selfies
Timothy.
are good, but yeah.
Yeah, I did notice that Vox was a little bit taller than I thought he was.
Yeah, I'm 6 foot.
How big a boy are you?
I'm 6 foot, man. I'm 6 foot, Jack. Nah, there's some guys who are a lot bigger than me.
Yeah. What the ladies need to know, Vogs, is do all your dimensions line up appropriately?
You know who's taller than me? Bubs. Bubs is a tall dude.
How tall is Mike, Evil's Comics? Because like I always thought he would be short, but he told me like
he's like
he's
6
tall.
foot. He's 6
Yeah.
foot as
Really?
well. Yeah.
Oh, that looks cool.
Mike told me he's 5'10", but I saw that picture with you, and I'm like, you're almost the same height.
Links.
Hey, y'all,
Squad, what
DJ
up?
Links is in the place, in the house.
I met
What's up,
DJ.
DJ?
DJ's awesome.
My
I
buddy,
just nominated you for best editing.
my buddy Tim is 6'5", and I can attest to that. He is a tree.
He is a tree.
I'm short. See, yeah, that's why I always thought Mike was my size.
You know
I
who's
was
short? I'm not going to say who's short. I talked about him.
There's a bunch of short people that you were with. Jeez.
like-
You know, actually, I saw you're towering over actual Dracula. I'm like, well, there you go.
Well, I'm hoping, DJ, I'm hoping that y'all had a lot of success at the C3 booth. I really do.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I
Because
think
I
they had a lot
guarantee you,
of success at the
I was going to
C3
say,
booth.
if I'd have been there, that would have been the first place I'd have went to. Is the
Oh,
C3
it was the first booth I stopped by.
By the way, DJ Links has a members only video where he picks up a really fantastic Grail, and I'm sure it'll be available like next week or something. But so be on the lookout. Be on the lookout for a video from DJ Links where he picks up an amazing Grail at the show.
I seen the piece that I think he won it. It was a gigantic Ghost Rider piece.
Yeah,
I've
he
seen
won
that.
that.
Oh,
That was
wow.
amazing.
Yep.
The Golden Egg from CGC. Brian LCS won that.
What was that?
What do you get?
I
with
don't
that?
know. You have to turn in the Golden Egg to get some amazing prize. So I can't wait to see what that's about. And then
Wow.
and then Rosko was a winner of a 9.6 double signature Scotty Young book. So amazing.
And that's funny too because he's a Scotty Young fan, so it was just kind of worked out for him.
Oh, it did, because he had such a face. He was like, "What?"
So you know what's funny is everyone. I did a video. They're like, I'm like, because next year Paul and the 619 is coming to Charlotte and he's buying my ticket. But next year I'm gonna pick up art, comics, and I'm gonna get signatures. I'm gonna do a triple header. This year I just went for signatures.
Wow. The Ghost Rider piece was from the Saturday auction. It was an original painting by Martin Zavala.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know. Like it was the guy that was like part of the C3 booth, and that I just couldn't. I couldn't remember his name.
Yeah. Oh.
I've been trying to keep up with the videos. I watched most of Durz's. I watched some of Mark's. I watched a lot of Chris's. Matter of fact, I was watching Chris's Saturday video and I looked at the camera, looked at the clock. Went, oh hell, I got a live show in an hour. I got to hold on.
Yeah,
So,
that Ghost Rider piece is just absolutely gorgeous, you know. And all those posts are on Martin's Instagram as well.
So I've got a funny story after I show my stuff. Like I got one story with my stuff. You know who I met was really funny? Cliff.
Who?
Yeah.
Louis.
Oh, I'm sure. Louis great.
Dude, Louis came with his giant cardboard thing, and I'm like, Louis. Dude, Louis
Liam
was
is almost here.
absolutely hilarious. No, Cliff, what I said to Louis is, I told Cliff I better be in the next video. You guys did the funny video, and he's like, "Yes, sir, Mr. Voggs." I'm like, "Hell yeah, Louis!" God, Louis.
Oh, I already know what terrible things I'm going to say. I'm already ready.
Oh, I'm ready. I love Louis. Louis hilarious.
Oh, like you say that now, and then we start talking shit. You're like, oh my god, I feel violated.
No, Louis is, dude. He has so much energy. I love it.
He's great. He's great.
Well, y'all,
Yeah,
Is he West Coast?
I don't know.
no,
I don't know.
because our time was lined up.
Huh, I wonder where he is.
Well, y'all, before we get to showing stuff off, I'm gonna do my obligatory community stuff. So let's get with the community news. All right. So first and foremost, for those of you who didn't watch last week's episode, my buddy Brandon Jones has a Kickstarter coming for his first comic book, The Evil That Men Do. It is coming soon. It will be published by Black Box Comics. And from judging from last week's interview, it sounds to me like he's got him a pretty good little story set up.
Yep.
Most certainly.
He's
Yeah, I think he is. Well, boy.
And I'm going to go right into my segments so we can get to showing some stuff off. The first one is, of course, is the Comiverse community shoutouts. I picked 7 channels to highlight. If you're not subbed up to any of these people, give them a check out their channels, check their stuff out, give them a sub. And without further ado, this is this week's Comiverse community shoutouts. Like I said, that is this week's Converse community shoutouts. Some pretty good channels. If you're not subbed to these people, give them a sub. I'm sure they'll appreciate it. And y'all got some books for this week's in comic history. It's not as long as it was, but I still think there's some pretty awesome books in there. So I'm going to do that real quick. And this is This Week in Comic History.
I'm guessing you have that Kiss book. Exactly. I thought so.
Yo, dude, that was one of the 3 books I picked that I wanted to own before I die. So,
Nice.
yes. And I want to say hi real quick to Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. And we got Reverend Bleeker in the chat saying, holy smokes.
Bleak.
Yep, we was just talking about your hair, man. Yours and E-Man.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll send you guys a picture later. I don't think anybody's going to win the hair again this year, or the community hangout. There's a reason.
You grew your hair,
Okay.
Travis?
No. I'll send you pictures.
Well, I got a question. Well, I was going to say, I played this. I threw this segment in here just for the hell of it, because everybody knows that when you're dealing with conventions, you're dealing with lines, especially lines to the bathroom, and you got to watch it because you never know.
Hey, there's Travis.
Etrigan.
Hey, you've got such
You're
full
showing off
hair.
the demon, so I had to grab it.
You've got such a full head of hair, sir.
Yeah, it's a mess right now, but Kevin Smith.
Best hair. He's a lock, y'all. I'm telling you. But I just threw this video in there for the fun of it because I know everybody probably doesn't like to go wait in line for the bathroom, so I thought I'd throw this in.
You have to either rent it or buy it outright. Hey, halt! Oh, come on, you got a lot of people standing out here in line. Come on. All right, take it easy. Whoa, whoa! Come on.
Did something die in there?
Take it easy. It's not supposed to smell like roses. Come on.
Is that Belushi?
Yeah, that's Belushi. That's from the SNL cast.
SNL.
I always love that part. I always love that part. There's a whole skit there. I think was it Bill Murray's or somebody's Superman, and it's pretty funny.
Yeah, that is funny.
Anyway. Oh. Wait till my mustache grows back.
Oh.
And
we got Flash by Night as well.
Bleeker can
BJ.
grow a thick mustache.
Listen, I'm not saying that I want a mustache ride with Bleeker, but I mean, I'm not saying I'm against it either.
Hey, y'all.
Not November yet.
I was like, this bussy will be lavender and hibiscus ready.
We got Manny the Hobgoblin Collector. How you doing, brother?
Manny.
So if any of y'all want to join the chat or the panel, just there's a link pinned at the top. Feel free to do so.
At the top of the Comiverse chat is the link.
Yeah, on the top of the Comiverse chat.
I actually am not streaming this tonight to avoid confusion.
I am. I streamed it to mine. Nothing's going on my channel ever.
That's what I was
So
gonna say. I was like, Tim. I was like, your channel has just been. I don't even have words. One day I'm there and I'm like, why are there only 2 items? The next I'm like, oh, I see some of your interviews are back. I'm like, I don't know what's happening, but it's okay.
Oh yeah, somebody, I don't know why. I decided to take a break and then somebody's just like, oh, I don't like some of the people in your videos, or I was in one of your videos. I don't like being in your videos, so I'm going to report your channel. So got all of my videos taken down and they're slowly coming back up. I was just like, I'm taking a freaking break. And you could just decide to like report my channel. I know who you are, by the way. I won't say his name, but I know who you are because YouTube does tell you who reports you. So you're a YouTuber and you're a piece of poop.
Look at Cliff's face.
And now we know what to do.
Face. He's scarred. He's like,
hey, aggressively relaxing. Wow.
Cliff, your face. You're like, damn.
Let this.
Hey, it's Papa Willie. Hey, brother.
Papa.
We got John's Comic with Kids. Phil saying, I'm afraid to meet my heroes. How you doing, Papa?
That's good, Papa. Great to hear, man.
Papa's ready. Papa, how do you feel about Westerns? I need to know.
Oh, man.
Whoa.
Are you guys talking about Westerns?
No, but I gotta choose a trilogy for the council, and I got a Western in mind. So I'm like, and I want Papa to come back. So that'll be a partially deciding factor.
Let me just say this because Papa's answering right now. I'm just going to say this right out there. Back to the Future 3 was the worst set of the Back to the Future movies because it was a Western.
You see, you want Papa
blasphemy.
You want Papa to jump out of his
Blasphemy.
chair and come for you, don't you?
That is blasphemy.
Good luck. Was Papa the one who reported your channel? Because you are hot.
I was trying to think of a Western a set of Westerns where they might have made 3 of them. Because I know Young Guns had 2.
Nope, go further back. Go further back.
I was going to say the only one that I could think of up top of my head is either Magnificent 7 or The Man with No Name.
The Man with No Name, Tony. Very good.
Yep. Clint Eastwood.
Yep. Not a fan, but I do like that director and I do like that trilogy.
Oh, I can't think. Sergio
Leone. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. I was thinking Sergio something. I agree with Tony. Blasphemy.
Dude, no, I love The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's the third one. That's what's so great. Like I was like, this is a great trilogy.
Yeah, but I actually like all 3 of them.
Yeah.
The only good Western is Star Wars.
Wow, you came back from the ether hot. You came back from the ether hot.
Oh,
Man, I could do a show just coming up next week. We'll do our favorite westerns now.
Wrong.
Shoot, I could, man, John. I could go through a lot of John Wayne,
Uh-huh.
Clint Eastwood, all that shit. I'd bore the hell out of all y'all.
Mhm.
The Matrix trilogy.
Yeah, I'm not trying to touch that Matrix trilogy. Jesus. I answered him in the chat.
All right.
But Scott Eastwood, call me.
Scott Eastwood. Ain't that the one they said that would make a good Wolverine?
Yes, he would make a good Wolverine. He would make a good Mantle in my bedroom. I'm just saying, the man is
Oh my god.
What else has he been in? Because the only thing that I seen him in was the
Apparently
Uprising one.
Yeah,
I was gonna say,
you know what
apparently
I haven't
there's
seen him in? I haven't seen him inside me. That's why I need to see him.
I was gonna say apparently there's one place that we haven't seen him, and Cliff just said the other. Never mind.
Okay, on to the next thing.
Scott Eastwood is great.
Does anybody got anything they want to show off? I know
Yeah.
Voxy does.
I do.
Hey, hold on. Before we do that, though, Papa says to do American Pie.
American Pie is a good movie series.
Oh, that just came back onto Netflix. I watched that recently.
Ooh.
So as people know, I was originally not going to go to Heroes and just meet people in the lobby. You know what? I said, screw it. I'm going to go to Heroes just for Friday because I live where it's at. Plus, I'm also going.
Honestly, I had a feeling you'd do something like that, but I didn't.
Yeah. I was like, why not? But next year, I'm going to be going for all 3 days. And I did a video on my channel. I'm going to pick up. Yes. You see that, Cliff? You see that? What Louis said. Pull up Louis' comment again.
Yes. Gave you life.
Yeah.
I know it did. You were taller than Freaky too in the pictures. I was like, damn, you're just towering over people. I love this.
So, I didn't buy any. Next year, I'm going to buy some autographs again. I'm going to get autographs again. I'm going to get comic books, and I'm also going to get prints, maybe a toy. Who knows? But the first thing I want to show is this Batman blank cover I got signed by. I'm going to read it before I show who signed it. BLC. I got Nikki 9.5. I got Evil Mike, Mark Legion of Comics, Rob Fastax, Durs, Lady Durs, Pocan Joe, Will Cupo Comics, Marcus Circumstances, still only 35 cents. I got Louis to sign it. I got Bub. I got Brian LCS. I got Chris the Comic Vet. Izzy actually did a sketch of Batman on it. So I got Izzy. I got Nauman. I got Austin LeMay. I got Digger Jim. Yeah, so boom.
That is cool.
That is great.
And Izzy did that. They all fit on the front. And I got Rob. Sorry.
Who did the still 35 cents?
He's a YouTuber.
Oh, still
Yeah,
35 cents? Who lives in Australia?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, him and Zars were at Comic-Con this year.
Dude, I'm surprised he would fly out that far.
Wilbur said he was waiting in the lobby for you and you didn't show up.
I didn't see Wilbur. I would have hugged him. Next, like I said, I went in. I was like, why not? Next year, I know she signs a lot of books for free. I wanted to get, fun story is she was leaving her booth and I said, hey, they cut off the line before I could get your autograph. I know you have to go to a panel. Do you mind signing this real quick? And she said, yeah, I don't mind. Next year, if she comes, I'm going to definitely get more books signed by her because she is my favorite artist. Jenny Frizen.
I love her Madonna-ing everything. Okay. I was like, everything she's done lately. I was like, Madonna did that. I was like, I like this. I like the inspiration.
And then shout out to
35
Dirk.
Cent is live right now from Heroes Con.
Who is?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Who is?
35 cents. Still only 35 cents.
Shout out to Durs. Before I got there, I told him I wanted one of these. It's the Comics Curing Cancer art book, but it's signed by DJ Lynx, Mark Legion of Comics. I actually got Austin LeMay to sign this as well, myself. And then Rob Fatstacks.
That is cool, man.
Looks really pretty. Really
That's
well
the signature
done.
you want, though, is Austin LeMay. You get his signature for free. It's yeah.
Dude, I met him in person. I didn't know who he was, but dude, he is so cool. Everyone was so cool. This one is The Edge, written by Marvin Wynn. It's hard to see, but it's signed in black right up there. You can see it on video, but
Ooh.
yeah. Then I paid $20, and I'm gonna get him on a better book next time. Like, it's a good book, don't get me wrong, but I'm gonna get him something I know more about. Some of these comics were sent by Pawn the 619, like that Edge comic, that Spider Gwen, because I couldn't find one at my LCS. He also sent me that Batman blank. He also sent me this, but I got it signed. It's Death Rage, signed by John Jane.
There you go.
Joe, I think Bugs showed it last night, opened it up and showed the inside of it last night on Comic Journey's show.
Yeah.
No, not Comic Journey's. Mad Spidey's show. Sorry.
Yeah. And then I was at my LCS the day before Heroes Con, and I tried to find something by Justin Birch Letters, and I said, oh man, I'm not going to find anything. Well, I didn't read the story, but it's The Devil That Wears My Face, and he signed it.
Oh, cool.
And then lastly, I met a fellow YouTuber, and he started a comic book. Matthew Adkins started Beeswax. I don't know if you guys know who he is, but
yeah.
He just said, give me $5 and I'll remark one of the issues and sign it and whatever. He gave me 2 issues, and he signed it and he remarked it.
Yeah, wow. Siren's a good guy.
Awesome.
Siren? Oh yeah, dude, he's so cool. I walked around with him a lot. And before I'm done showing things, it's funny because I saw everyone at the beginning, because when I walked in the lobby, I ran into Evil Mike and Circumstances. But shout out to Travis. I'm walking around like an hour and a half before the con closed is shutting down. I'm walking around with Siren. I'm like, dude, have you seen Rosko? He's like, yeah, I saw him an hour ago. And I'm like, dude, I haven't seen Rosko. I'm literally walking and I'm like, oh my God. And then I literally say out loud, I don't think he heard me. I said, I've been looking for you. I have been looking for you. And I go up to Rosko and he's like, Boggs? And I'm like, Rosko. He's like, Rosko, what's up, man? He's like, dude, meet my dad. This is Papa Rosko. So I got to meet him and Papa Rosko.
That's awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah, but I met a lot
I
of
can
cool
just hear him saying Boggs now because he's probably like, Boggs? Holy crap, you're tall.
Dude,
Yeah.
I was shorter than let's see, Bubs. I was shorter than some people.
I mean, you're still shorter than me, but damn, that was in some impressive heights.
Hey, yeah, but yeah, next year I'll be there for all 3 days.
Cool. So Cliff, you got anything you want to show off, or
no? Just my personality, thank you.
Okay. Hey, Papa, you got anything, or no? All right. Well, I guess we'll just move to me then. This is just my weekly
I can show off a few things if you want.
Okay. Well, we'll go to Travis.
Wait, is there a theme?
No theme. No theme.
See if I can find it here. Got a few things that are kind of cool here. Let me change my camera.
Thanks.
I'm like, I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm sitting here like festering, and I'm just like,
short box.
Yes,
I love this.
Anima Man. That is nice.
CBC Awards.
Freaky Louie says he's here for the Cliff bait.
Ooh, thank you, Freaky.
Why do you have 2?
Maybe one of these days I have one of those.
Yeah, I got best supporter and best collaboration.
Oh yeah, you and
Between the
Ross.
lines, yes.
Let's show off some art. This is from Norrin Rad.
Oh, that's
nice
cool.
Little cover drawing of Animal Man. What he did was he changed around the Aquaman from the New 52 up there and changed it to Animal Man. Norrin Rad, cool. Fantastic community artist. Fantastic community artist.
So Travis, I'll send you a picture. I didn't get it because he didn't want to go back to his hotel, but Izzy did a Darth Vader Anakin for me. I'll send you a picture of it.
It was awesome. If it's the one I think I saw.
Yeah, the one on my page, yeah.
Yeah.
He's sending it in the mail, thank God.
Let's show this off. Nice 12 center. Since Metamorpho is going to show up in the Superman movie, got Metamorpho issue number 2.
That is cool.
It looks sharp.
Piece from Rosko. He drew this on. He thought this was a blank cover and able to draw on. He found out later it wasn't. I got this a while ago from Rosko. He just randomly sent it to me. Me and Rosko, we've known each other for years, like about 3 years now. Same with Evil Mike. It was let.
Hey Mark,
known,
how you doing, brother?
It was let known
Mark.
on Trev the Shipping Guru's channel that me, Mike, and Rosko used to have, like, we still do. We used to get together quite a bit in a group chat. It called ourselves the Three Knees. And we used to just hang out. Me and Mike used to just hang out in back streams like StreamYard and watch TV together. We watched the entire season of Halo together. We watched the entire season of, what was it? Why am I drawing a blank on what show that was? Oh, Moon Knight. Yeah, so we used to hang out quite a bit. I thought I had that other...
You haven't met Rosko in person, right?
No, I haven't met anybody in person.
I hope you get to meet Rosko one day. I'm praying.
I want to meet a lot of people, too. First appearance of Animal Man. Let's show that bad boy off.
Oh,
So
yeah.
what's the story behind Animal Man? I don't know much about him.
Static Shock.
You gotta watch my spotlight.
Now, why I like him is because, like, I read his story and I just fell in love with the character. And how I fell in love with the character was because of this volume of Animal Man, the Jeff Lemire run, is how I fell in love with him.
Jeff Lemire's. Well, actually, that might be my favorite Jeff Lemire story ever. Even though he killed the only character named Clifford in it.
Good.
Cliff dies a lot, though.
I will give a special shout out to Axel Dracula and Mark from Legion Comics and Chop and Cali Comics.
What's that? I think I was trying to find that Izzy piece. Just give me a second here. You guys can look at
At Turok
number 1. Popeye there. Shadowhawk. Trying to find the piece that oh, here we go. This hasn't been really shown off. It's still in the plastic though. Wolverine sketch cover. Doesn't tell me who the sketch is by. I'm guessing it's by Steve Dillon.
Oh,
you guys can see that. So Wolverine Origins number 6.
Cool.
And a 9/8.
Very cool.
Trying to find the piece that Izzy sent me.
The Wizard World Texas.
Oh, here's the book that Rosko won in that 9/8 or 9/4.
Oh, that
Joe
is
Quesada
nice.
did that Wolverine cover.
Okay.
Okay, Mandy's saying that Animal Man is also TM's Waffle House nickname. I don't know if that's true or not, but
Yeah.
It's true now. That's it. That's it.
It's very much true.
We gotta find TM. We're gonna go to Waffle House, and we're calling him Animal Man.
Oh, here we go. Here's a picture of my grandfather.
Oh, Jack Kirby's your grandfather.
Jack Kirby?
Amazing.
Yeah. I got it. Somebody was over the other day. They were like, I like the picture of your grandfather. I was like, yeah, that is my grandfather.
I was gonna say he did some work with my uncle.
Why can't I find that piece? Yeah, I'm gonna, if I find it, come back to me. Because, like, yeah, I'm just on a black screen.
Okay. Well, all I've got is I don't have any anything from a con because I set my ass at home. But I got 2 weeks worth of pickups, so I'll show those off.
There we go.
Hey, we got Batmite. Awesome. Welcome, sir.
Got Chop.
Hi, Jordan.
Oh, are we back?
No.
Okay. So I've got like a stack of books I haven't read, so this is just adding to the pile of books I still have yet to read. Some of these are from 2 weeks ago. I got issue 4 Crash Down. Looking forward to reading the end of this. It's been I've actually enjoyed this. This is a pretty good series from Comic Tom and Fire Guy Ryan. Based on Clifford's recommendation, and how I overlooked this, I don't know. A lot of people talked about it. As much as I love samurais, as much as I love westerns, my buddy Brandon from B&B Collections hooked me up and got me the Falling in Love on the Path to Hell #1. So I'm looking forward to reading that.
That's a good story.
Bravo.
And yeah, like I said, I like both of them, so that I really look forward to reading that. Of course, I got the first issue of Scarlet. And honestly, if I'd have did the same thing as Chris. If I'd been in Charlotte, North Carolina, I would have gotten this cover autograph because it's Transformers #9, and Optimus has the whole world in his hands.
He is
an amazing cover.
Who did the art?
Yeah. This is a Daniel Warren Johnson cover, right?
Nice.
I believe so. And then for Dursy Boy, we got Scorched, issue 30.
Yeah,
we've got
Durs got 2 big signatures.
Oh, cool. Oh yeah, I remember
he got Jang and Daniel Warren Johnson.
Yeah, on one cover.
Yeah.
I got Gunslinger 32. I haven't even read the first issue of this yet, but I've got Monolith #2.
Hmm.
All right, one of my favorite series that I enjoy reading, thanks to Bullseye Bob. He got me onto it. I'm still trying to get the first issues of the first. I got the first issue. Need to get the rest of the first series. But Kanto returned. It's under Dark Horse Comics, but Kanto returned. I believe this is the finale of the story, and I'm really looking forward to reading this. This was just something that I picked up the trade of the first Kanto, and I've been reading it ever since. I've been picking it up ever since, and I absolutely love Kanto.
Do you know why they because Kanto was over at IDW first, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't know why it's at Dark Horse.
Well, it's still creator owned, right? So that's
as far as I know. How you doing, Triple G Comics, all the way from the UK?
Peter.
All right, so this will mean, in the words of Bon Jovi, I am halfway there from collecting the foil Secret Wars covers.
Oh, nice.
I've got the original set. I'm just getting these foils just because. And I think when the issue 8 comes out, I ordered the foil, and I believe they're doing like a variant cover of Spider-Man. I think I may have ordered that too. This one I already had. I picked this up for my daughter. I picked this up for my oldest daughter. I buy my youngest daughter My Little Pony books every time they're coming out. But my oldest daughter loves Rogue, so I picked up a foil of the Avengers.
Dude, I love Rogue too, and I want to find a really cool Rogue cover.
I'm going to be honest with you. Probably when I kick the bucket, she'll probably be running in here getting my graded copy of the original. So, I hadn't read these first 2 yet, but I started adding some Star Wars to the list. So I got issue 46. Apparently, I'm in the middle of the trial of Lando Calrissian. Apparently, I missed a couple issues, but I'm going to check that out. Got that one and this one.
Interesting.
No, nothing. But I've got Star Wars Darth Vader 47, and I read the first 2 before this one. It's about the assault on Exegol or something.
What is he holding?
He's holding some kind of axe or something. Hell, I don't know.
Yeah, I think he doesn't have his lightsaber at that point.
No, but apparently him and this, I forgot what this group is called. It's like some kind of Imperial something. But anyway, they're on Exegol, and he's raiding the Emperor's. Hell, it sounds to me like he's about to turn against the Emperor, but it doesn't really make any sense. Of course, I got Blood Hunt, issue 3.
Yes.
And I got the Red Band.
Why are you doing this to yourself, Tony?
What do you mean?
Just buy one. Just buy one.
Well, the thing is I've already committed to both of them, and I thought I'd took these off. So since I'm committed, I'll go ahead and get them.
Oh, I was like, what? I was like, oh, they're on your subscription list. I got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
but here's the thing. I gotta get an issue one of the Red Band, but I'm thinking if I end up getting a set of both versions, that I may actually do the regular set. I may do those in a giveaway.
That would be nice. Now, here's the thing. Although there is more action in the Red Band, it has no bearing on the comic. So the ending from the regular edition of #1 is the ending we pick up from when you pick up Doctor Strange.
Okay, you know? Gotcha.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, oh, well, I thought this would have been more exciting, but no, it's just visually more exciting, and that's it.
Okay. And Triple G says he's enjoying Blood Hunt. Now the next one, another one Cliff talked about, and I actually read it online, and I had Brandon order it. Another Blood Hunt. This is Blood Hunt Dracula #1. And I got to get a hold of Izzy because a long while back, I won a set of books from him, and one of them was a red cover. I believe it was a red cover of Blade that was blank, and he drew me a picture of Blade, and this getting sent off to CGC or whatever. It's really awesome art. I've already seen it. It was really cool. So I'm thinking I'm going to have to talk to Izzy about sending this one to him and having him do a Dracula. So I'll have a Dracula and a Blade together. I think that'd be pretty cool. Last two books, I got Ultimate X-Men #4. I haven't even read 3 yet, but like I said, I'm behind. So I got issues 3 and 4 to read. And of course, the last book I picked up was Ultimates #1.
Nice.
And that is all the books I picked up for the last 2 weeks.
So you're mostly picking up Marvel.
Yeah. I've been reading DC on my online.
Okay. I forgive you.
But hey, man, I've got this over here that's in my read pile that I've been needing to get start reading. So I mean.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm excited for Absolute Power. I'm all in on that. I'm getting like the 1-shot, the 4-issue, the 3-issue of the Amanda Waller story, and the Task Force series. I'm getting them all.
And I'm entering it with extreme prejudice. I am entering. Cliff, you're now in Denver Box.
How you doing, Comic Journey?
But like, it's gonna be absolute prejudice, or it's gonna be absolute trash, or if it actually wows me, I don't know. I haven't come up with a name yet for if I actually love what Mark Waid does with it.
I'm not getting like every tie-in either. Like if I'm not reading a certain story, I'm not picking up the comic for the tie-in.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not doing shit. I'm not going after covers. I'm not going after anything I don't need to read. I am like, this better stand on its own merit, because we all know that I'm here and I'm sniffing Dark Crisis in the ether, and I don't like it. But it's Mark Waid, and I love Mark Waid, and I loved him more, and I'm really looking forward to giving it a shot.
Well, what did you think of Night Terrors?
It was well done and annoying, mildly annoying, but it was really well done.
And also Beast World. I love Beast World.
Did not love Beast World.
What?
Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm old, and I've seen Evil Raven 1,000 times. Like, so I'm just like, all of this for what? To remind me that the Titans ain't shit, and we've got Evil Raven again. Ooh!
Listen. Now you're taking apart my Titans as well.
Oh yeah, the Titans were supposed to shine after Dark Crisis. They ain't shining. They're rolling in poop. They're rolling in everybody's feces. Everybody's.
Now, to be fair, it's not just you. I hear quite a few people who have dropped Titans. I'm still enjoying Titans. I don't think I'll ever drop it because, like, I like Titans. I'll continue to pick it up until it's good again.
Is, like, comics are too expensive. right? Like I just can't be showing up for anybody, and I can't just be giving breaks to books that aren't doing it for me left and right. I used to do that, and all it has brought me is depression and piles of comics that I don't know what to do with. And that is over because of that crap and my other spending problems. I didn't get to go to Heroes Con, so that's it. This is War Doctor Cliff taking over.
Now, War Doctor.
Now, will you be picking up like this next comic I'm going to talk about? It only has 6 issues and it's done by Tom King, and I don't think it has anything to do with Absolute Power. Are you going to be picking up Jenny Sparks?
Maybe not. And it's about money. It's about money.
Yeah, that's fair. Like I'm going to be picking up Zatanna, and that's rough for me because each cover doesn't even matter what cover you get. It's $7.50 a comic for me.
Oh wow.
And which makes me think like it's going to be magazine size.
Ooh.
I don't know, but like I'm a fan of Zatanna, so I want to get some Zatanna comics, and her comic comes out. When's it come out? I think it's August. Comes out, maybe earlier.
Yeah, I did see that there should be a Zatanna, so that I might be looking forward to. I don't know. It's going to be very hard, and there's going to be a lot of things that I'm probably going to be passing on. So we're just going to see what the future brings, because I think it's way more important. It's going to be way more important for me to show up at Terrificon and Heroes Con 2025 than did I pick up another Tom King miniseries.
Yeah, some black labels though, because I know Tom King, if he's writing a black label, the black label will be regular comic size because he doesn't like working with the magazine size.
Right. I'm looking at the preview.
Tony, what were you saying?
It looks all right.
Oh, nothing. I'm just listening. I'm just hanging out.
I just use the power of Google.
I'm just debating on if I want to bring something up because, we can, but I was going to bring up the Acolyte, but.
Oh my God! Did you not see me on the couch? Did you not watch my explosion?
No, I did not.
Oh my God! Like we were going at it over the prophecy and everything, and you know what's funny is on the one hand, I'm really upset with what this episode is doing with the lore of Star Wars, right? And then on the other hand, it's actually like the best episode of the first 3 episodes. It's very divisive for me, very divisive. So I'm just like, and you know what? I'm actually kind of worn out because I already had my big fight about it an hour ago. So.
See, I personally, it's not the best show out there, but for me, I can still enjoy it for what it is. It's not groundbreaking. I'm not like staying up till midnight or it's 4 a.m. for me to watch the next. Or no, they come out early. Yeah, never mind. I'm not like rushing to watch it, but I'm still liking it.
And you know what sucks too is that this show shows up on the heels of X-Men 97, which literally had me up at 5 a.m. so I could catch it. And like that's like so now like I want my dopamine, and this isn't doing it.
Yeah, Triple G. I was gonna say Triple G. I gotta start watching the new series of Doctor Who.
You need to watch the new series. The last episode was so good, Tony. So good.
Plus, there's a lot of like Doctor Who. I watched the first couple episodes. That baby episode was really weird for me. For Doctor Who.
Hey Joe, how long you been back?
Hey
here?
gang. Just a couple minutes. Just a couple minutes because I just got done working on stuff. Hey Vlogs.
I couldn't find you on Instagram to message you about the comic.
It's under I Am King Atlas.
I am what?
I Am King Atlas. ATLAS.
Okay. Cool. Because didn't you picked me up
Just ask Tony or one of them. They could send you the link exactly to where I am.
Yeah, because you picked me up that Space Coast, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Okay, cool. Yep, cool. Thanks, man. I forgot. Ugh.
Oh, that's all good. I figured because you're busy with Heroes Con and stuff,
Yeah, I was only there one day. Are you going next year?
Hopefully, because this new job's got me going back and forth on everything, and on Friday I'm going to be going to California for a couple of days, so it's like,
are you going to be able to stop by any LCSs there?
Hopefully, because I know they got a Coliseum of Comics up there, because I used to deal with them when I was down in Florida. If they didn't have it down in Florida, I called Coliseum over in California. So hopefully I'll be able to check and see on a few things there.
Where in Cali are you going?
Blizzard headquarters.
Oh, crap.
Yeah.
Nice.
My bosses are meeting with Microsoft's bosses and a couple of the people from Blizzard and talking about how their cheating program is not working. We found major bugs within it. They literally are trying to say, "Oh, we got the cheating issue underhand and stuff like that." No, you don't. We found holes in your cheating program that are allowing people to continuously cheat in your games. And even though they've had over 27,000 reports of cheating filed, they never freaking once followed through on hardly any of them.
That's bad.
Yeah, so that's a big meeting coming up on there. So I said the new job's got me going. The new job's got me going places.
So Tony, what do you think of the Acolyte?
Well, if I could stay awake, because it seems like every time I start to watch an episode, I fall asleep. Has nothing to do with the episode itself. It's just because I spend all day doing stuff around the house, and then by the time I sit down to relax, I get tired. But I went back and watched the end because I fell asleep towards the end of the new episode, but I went back and watched the rest of it. And, I like it. Okay, for all of us people that claim that we want something different from the Skywalker saga, and now we're finally getting it, we're all like, okay, I'm adjusting myself, if that makes any sense. But there's things in there that I actually enjoyed. There's some things that I'm still, and I don't know if it's just me not understanding that, because I didn't read Knights of the Old Republic or any of that stuff, although I'd like to. And I don't know if I'm making any sense, but I sensed a lot of when they were talking about, like, that one part, the Jedi are bad, the Jedi are good. I was like, that's just opinions from different spectrums. It's kind of like episode 3 where, Anakin's like, from my point, the Jedi are evil. And I was like, well.
Yeah, because the third episode of this. Did you watch the third episode?
Yeah, I'm trying to stay open-minded on the whole thing because
that whole episode is taken from like that one point of view. So like we're seeing it from Osha's point of view, and that so like so much is shrouded from that episode that we just don't know what happened. Like, because
that's why I said. That's why I started laughing. He says, "If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying."
But yeah, I'm gonna get, like I said, I'm gonna keep watching it. And I found now the characters of Osha and May. I mean, I'm still trying to understand the characters because I know a lot of the haters are like, "Oh no, they were born from a couple of lesbians." Y'all, how do y'all remember how Anakin was born? I remember watching the prequels, and we were like, when Qui-Gon asked Shmi who the father was, there is no father, and I was like, okay.
We know we all think we know who the father is now or was
of Anakin, or
well, we know who the father of Anakin is technically because that was in a book that's actually part of, and it's part of the.
Isn't it?
It's actually part of canon. It's part of canon. It's not part of the other thing that Palpatine was the one who created Anakin Skywalker.
Wow.
So
right. because in the movie he tells us the story of Darth Plagueis, but then in the what do you call it? In the books, it's implied that he killed Plagueis. Plagueis like never actually figured it out, but he figured it out, and that's how he made Anakin.
Oh wow!
Yeah, he what he did, he screwed around with the. Oh yeah, it's too complicated to get into right now, but like it is, and aggressively relaxing does make a good point. The Libby, you can listen to audiobooks or read the books and that through that app.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I'm still on
because,
board. I'm
I
gonna give
never
it a
read
shot.
any of the High Republic stuff.
Oh, I don't like it.
That's the problem with me on the Acolyte is that it's all in the High Republic. Okay, so I never read any of the High Republic stuff.
It takes place after.
One of those things. I just can't get into it, and it's talking about, and it's bringing in characters that they said were in the novels or some that even appeared in the comic books, and it's just like I just can't get into the show. I should be more excited about Jedi being in a show about the Jedi and stuff like that, but I'm like,
thank you.
Now, I will say one thing when it was showing and I only refer to them as witches because that's what they were calling them, at least in the captions. I might be completely wrong, but I kind of got a feeling of back when Lucas was trying to write all this stuff out, it made me think of the Wheels.
Yeah.
Is that, when the Force was supposed to went back to a group called the Wheels or something, but that never really got fleshed out or something like that. Like I said, I don't know if I'm making any sense or not. Papa, you have a good time, man. I appreciate you hanging out on the chat. You're always welcome, sir. Thank you for being here.
Good one, Papa.
That might says it's time to cook dinner.
Great legend.
I'm hoping to see. I'm hoping to go to Charlotte next year. I'll probably bringing my family with me, but I'll be here. Hopefully.
Start planning now, Antonio.
Look,
Antonio. I've
let
got to run too. I've got to eat dinner. I haven't eaten since 10 in the morning.
All right, Vogs, you take it easy and come on back
Check
now.
your Instagram request because I just sent you one under Will Vogs. That's yours, right?
W Vogs 18.
It should be. I think so. There was one that says Will Vogs that was says the account is private.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. That way you can send me your shipping info. Just accept the request.
Yeah, and I'll send you my my other Instagram.
Okay.
I'll follow you on that one too.
All right.
See you guys.
See you,
take it easy, Vogs. So Cliff, let me explain. Let me tell you a story. No, it's too long. Let me sum up. I seen he perked up when I said it's too long.
Yeah, exactly.
I fully had the intentions of coming this year, of going to HeroesCon this year. And
rephrase that.
even to the point of putting money back. I had started putting money back. I was looking. Me and my wife were looking at hotels. We were looking at freaking B&Bs, all this stuff, planning all this shit out. But unfortunately, somewhere down the line, right after Comics Curing Cancer last year, I was the only person in the house that had income for 8 months. Then after winter of 2024, January, I had a leak that cost me $3,000 on my water bill. So that pretty much doused any plans of me going to HeroesCon. So, because sometimes, I know Ian Malcolm says life finds a way. Well, I say sometimes life gets in the way. And so, as long as there's not any catastrophes, I'm going to start next check planning everything from the hotel. We may do a B&B, and who knows, maybe because I realize that some of the B&Bs are real close to the Charlotte Convention Center, and man, you could get like a 3-bedroom house for the weekend for like $600, and you can have up to 8 people there, and maybe I find some people that might want to hang out. Who knows?
Hey, that would save everybody on hotel stays.
Got
Y'all
a full
chip in.
kitchen and
Y'all chip in for a Airbnb. There you go.
Yeah. And I'm going to do the hotel first and the tickets and all that stuff. And I'm just going to try to get VIP tickets.
See,
I
here's
doubt
the
the
thing,
first time
because,
I'm going.
Allegedly, all the action takes place at the hotel, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
So it's the incentive to stay at the hotel.
Yeah, really it is. Especially that one that Chris was at. Apparently, I think he was at the Marriott. Or was there one called the Westin?
The Westin is the one, yes.
Yeah. Well, honestly, it'd just be what I can afford. So
I know Rob. Like Rob sets up like he's like.
What's going on, Rich?
What's up, guys? Happy Father's Day. Sorry, better late than never.
I know Rob. Rob is just like Mr. Organization, and he really organizes people into like the same hotel and stuff in a way of like actually just being like, okay, like, oh, Cliff and Tony, you're gonna be there. You guys mind to share a room in that? And then it just goes from there. And that's where everybody's get to be in the same hotel.
That's cool.
I know we did that last year. I'm not sure about this year, but
it looked like they were all hanging out at some like outside bar or something together. So
Marcus says the B&B, Airbnb, the Westin is all that matters. You'll be there no matter what.
Right, exactly. Except let me save a few freaking dollars.
Well, and here's the thing too. It's not just me coming. It'll be my daughter and my wife with me. So.
Oh, okay, so you guys will be just all in one room together.
Pretty much.
Yeah. No, it's like it's how most people save when going, because they're just like, okay, well, there's one room is X amount, but if you get 2 people in that room, it just okay, we'll split it. And some people, I know last year, like Comic Journey, Gnawman, and Tylox were all in a room together.
Hey, Marcus, I've actually thought about coming to Kansas City or going to Kansas City because it's only like 8 hours. We go through Kansas City to get to Omaha, Nebraska when I go to visit Kim, my wife's family. So I've been through there before.
Only 8 hours.
Okay, Mark.
I think it's, yeah, dude, I'm actually like 10.5 hours of just drive time from Charlotte because I'm here in Arkansas. Yeah.
It's about what I am. Maybe a little more.
Yeah, I figure it's about, I don't know, you tack on stopping and having to go to the bathroom and all that crap, and it'd probably be a little bit more, but get to go through.
So Mark pointed out that they don't organize anymore. They just point people in the right direction.
There we go.
From the pictures, though.
I want to make I need to call Mark out on something, right? How can he possibly think about what I'll be wishing when all I was wishing this year was just that I could be there? Okay? I will give 0 shits about where I have to sleep. I'm just so devastated that I was not there to see all these people and hang out. I don't care. I don't give a flying F about anything else. I just need to freaking get there so I can see people, have a good time, maybe pick up a grail if I'm lucky, and that's it. I like my goals are simple because all I kept thinking about was look at all these people having an amazing time. I'm like, look at Vogs getting to hang out with everybody. That just warmed my heart. And all I thought about was like, oh my God, what if I don't make it to next year? What if, God forbid, I don't make it to next year? Right? And that's the thing, because we think we're immortal. We say things like there's always next year. But I can't. The whole weekend, I'm thinking about my Father's Day, how I lost my dad 2 weeks after his 60th birthday, and that's it. There is my speech for Mark and for everyone. All right. My goal is to get my ass there alive. And that's it. And I don't care. I don't care if I'm in Airbnb. I don't care if I'm sleeping in my trunk. I'd care if I'm sleeping in my trunk. But you know what I mean.
Yeah, but I'm sure when the time comes closer and that you can get together and be like, okay, who's coming to Heroes Con? Are you getting a hotel at the West End? Do you want to share a room? I
already know what to do. If I want to, once the time comes up and I've actually set money aside, I know I can count on Will or I can count on Izzy. you know, and start making my arrangements. So like that isn't even the biggest problem.
All right.
One thing I was gonna say is like when you see them walking around the con, it didn't look like super crowded like New York does and some of these other ones.
No, because the space is huge. It's huge.
It looked nice and spaced out.
Yeah, I was gonna say between watching some of Chris's videos and Mark's videos and Durz's videos, it looked like it was like you said, just conveniently spaced out, and you know, I even watched one video from this channel. I don't even remember the name of it, where the dude dressed up like Art the Clown walking around. He didn't say a word. He just squeaked a little horn. I thought
that'll scare the shit out of me. I will beat the hell out of somebody. Y'all don't let anyone like that near me. If we're our heroes next year, you protect me from that shit. They'll be like, Cliff, you're being arrested for assault. I'm like, he's terrifying. Have you not seen the movie?
Well, like I saw what he did to that girl in the first movie.
Horrible.
She was a cut up. That's
You're
my dad
jerk.
joke.
You're a jerk. That's a horrible joke. Horrible.
That was
joke.
my dad. That was my horrible dad joke of the day.
That's worse than a horrible dad joke. Good Lord, you know how she was split up in that movie.
Oh yeah, I know.
What's up, dogs?
Once you go one time, you'll never miss it again.
I don't know if I'll ever go, man, because like, you know, my wife has no desire. She won't go in there with me.
Who gives a shit? Why can you not go without your wife? Go with me. I don't care. What is this? I'm so tired of people not living their best life. All right? Get your ass to Heroes Con. Get it. All right? They got everything there for us.
Cliff needs to post a whole video, just his whole perfect rant on why people don't live the life they live.
No,
just one video. There you go.
It makes me crazy. And listen, I'm sure your wife is an absolutely lovely woman. I'm not trying to start nothing. I'm just saying, have a good time.
I'm just saying, if I tried to make like a little trip or vacation out of it, it's, you know, it's just, and like my vacation time, my weekends off are precious. Like, I don't want to say to waste it. It wouldn't be wasting it to me, but it would be wasting it to my family. So,
you would. Yeah. Two of the days of how much PTO do you get a year?
I get 5 weeks vacation.
Jesus Christ, that's more than 90% of America. I don't want to hear this, Richard. I don't want to hear this. Ricardo, you are booking the 2 days, all right? You get yourself a 4-day weekend out of your 5 2 days you're going to use from your 5 weeks of days.
Yeah, but you also got to allow vacation time to get there and back.
That's why I said 2 days. He doesn't have to stay the whole freaking time. Show up Thursday night.
Drive Thursday, drive home Sunday, go Friday, Saturday.
God, Rich, do I have to plan everything for all you people who are living a better life than me? Jesus, if I had all y'all resources, I'd have shit moving like clockwork. Clockwork.
Well, I was going to say if...
I'm not even high, guys. I'm just messed up.
I was going to say that, you know, I'm one of those guys that has lottery dreams. You might not know if I win the Powerball, but if I ever do, I'm going to be like the Sheik when it comes to Heroes Con. I'm going to be like, get to me 12 suites. A second thought, the entire floor. And then I'm going to tell everybody, hey, guys, I got the entire floor. Who wants a room?
Trust me, if I hit the lotto, that would be wonderful.
I'll be like, I've got the rooms.
If I hit the lotto, if I hit the lotto, I'll make a community lotto for who wants to go. It'll be great.
I've seen a lot of good deals too. I know Chris and them got some really great deals. They got some of their goals too.
I don't even know who was there. I know. Well, I can't say that because I did see a few people
did
like.
Phil's Treehouse drop a philosophical argument on me right now? Good Lord.
Argue for your limitations, and sure enough, they're yours.
I'm sorry that I'm pragmatic. Good Lord. I don't care. I'm going to argue for my pragmaticism, all right? I was like, I know my reality. I know the truth of everything that's going on, and my limits are my limits. My barriers are my Everest to climb over, all right? All I know is I am starting now. I got to get my ass to Terrificon, and after that, I'm going to focus only on Heroes Con for next year.
Listen, Terrificon, I would be there if I didn't have something important going on at work, because that's not that far, man. That's like 4 hours. But it just this year it doesn't work. Next year it might work for me.
Yeah.
Because Terrificon looks pretty dope too. I've never been there.
Terrificon is great, and this year there's a bunch of people coming. So 1/3, where 2/3 of the community I want to hang out with and meet are go to Heroes Con. The 1/10 of those people and 1/3 of the rest of the community, or whatever, or 1/4 of the rest of the community, all filter into going to Terrificon. So that should be fun.
There we go. We'll all start our own con.
What would we call it?
I don't know.
Con men. I don't know.
Con men.
I was thinking that the other day. I was just like, why does it say con? Like
for convention.
Like at the end of it, I was just like, I don't know why. I was just laying in bed. It was like I was like trying to go to sleep. Actually, it was like pitch black. I'm like Comic-Con. Wait, are they conning us at the Comic-Con? Is that why it's called the Comic-Con?
Half the time you got to be careful with those cons. Yeah.
Well,
they'll say,
yeah.
oh, we want, it's this price. It's very valuable and shit like that. Then you look it up and you're like, yeah, sure it is.
Nice.
They'll try to con you on that shit.
Everyone meet at Cliffs.
And it'll be CliffCon. Oh wait, there is a
Comic book
CliffCon
G-Man.
somewhere.
Happy Father's Day, gentlemen. Cliff, love you, dude. Halo Legion, TM Nerdy, my friend. Nice to see you back at it.
I was gonna say, when you guys were talking about the new Doctor Who stuff, I was gonna say, avoid J-Man's videos at all costs.
Well, I was gonna say I still got a season of Jodie Whittaker to get through.
Every one of them.
God,
Every
Tony,
one.
down. Just skip
Every
it. You're
one
only
of them.
hurting your feelings.
Just
Every one of J-Man's reviews for the new Doctor Who is in the title. It says this episode sucked.
I've only seen two episodes.
If you think they're better, avoid those at all costs.
I didn't watch any of them.
Yeah, because like I've only watched 2 episodes. I think the second episode was the one with the babies, like the space babies.
I haven't watched any of the new Doctor Who yet. I've been too busy with freaking shit around here.
You know what I finally just watched was Fallout. That was cool. That built up, and I was like, it got me wanting more, and then it ended. I'm like, damn it. So I hope they make another season of it.
Mark says
they're already greenlit for another season. They said they'll begin working on it probably. The writing's already taking place and stuff. They already have plans for bringing in other elements from other Fallout games and stuff, especially since how it ended with him almost approaching New Vegas there and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So they said they got a lot of plans for season 2 already, and Amazon already greenlit the damn thing, and that Rings of Power, they already greenlit for another 3rd season, and they haven't even shown the 2nd season yet.
That's cool.
Well, they did the same thing with The Boys. They were like, yeah, The Boys isn't even out, but we're greenlighting it for a 5th season. Then they were like, we'll have more to come after that. But then they're like, oh no, we're ending it at season 5.
Yeah, they said they're ending it on season 5. Just like Stranger Things is ending with season 5. So
well, Stranger Things needs to end at season 5. Those kids age in a blink of an eye. I mean, my goodness.
Yeah,
I know, right?
You can't be like, okay, we'll do one more season after this and wait another 6 years. They'll be still kids. That's how it works,
a
right?
30-year-old trying to play a teenager.
Well,
That's about
then
it.
we're back to the 90s.
This is not 1988. We can't do that shit anymore.
Yeah, right.
This is not the 90s. This ain't no 90210 with a 32-year-old playing an 18-year-old. We can't get away with that shit. It's like everybody in America is watching Luke Perry's hairline recede. It was terrible. Rest in peace. I actually love him.
Yeah.
But still.
His son is a real jackass.
Luke Perry's son?
Yeah, his son is a real jackass.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Also, I don't know his son.
Yeah. He's on AEW Wrestling. And
Dustin
Rhodes,
wrestler.
Dustin Rhodes beat the shit out of him.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Jack Perry, he got his ass whooped, and the Elite tried to step in there, the Young Bucks there, since they're in charge of shit there now. And Dustin, they got their asses handed to them by a couple other people that were after them and shit. So it's just like, too much going on with that thing. But Dustin Rhodes told him, boy, you don't know jack shit except that silver spoon that was in your freaking mouth. And I was like,
that's rough. It's not like Luke Perry was mega rich.
No.
He is putting him in his place because he always thinks he's so high and mighty over everybody and shit. And that's why when he got into that fight with CM Punk last year, before Punk went back to WWE, okay, that they were in London, had that fucking backstage brawl.
But wait, I have a serious question. How much of this is real and how much of it is soap opera?
The backstage
brawl was real.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The brawl was real because him and Punk got into it bad to the point that Tony Khan got knocked the fuck down and shit. They started knocking over things that were back there. They got broken up by everybody, refs and wrestlers alike. And that's when Punk told Tony Khan and AEW to shove it up their ass. I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Well, they're direct.
And Perry, he went on to New Japan Wrestling. So he left AEW for a while because he was on suspension from AEW, but he could go elsewhere and wrestle if he wanted to.
Ooh.
So he went to New Japan Wrestling and wrestled there for a while. And when he came back, he freaking took Tony Khan and smashed him right in the middle of the ring.
Wow.
So I was like, God damn it. And that's when the Young Bucks started their whole, we're in charge now. You know?
Oh, well.
Well, it gave them a new storyline.
Yeah. Well, they are the co-founders of AEW. So is Cody Rhodes. Because Cody Rhodes started the company with Tony Khan and Chris Jericho. And then they went on to, bringing in other wrestlers from Ring of Honor and all that kind of stuff to fill in the gaps and stuff. So, yeah, I catch up on this stuff.
You clearly do. I was like, out of everything you mentioned, I recognize like 2 names. And the only reason I know about Ring of Honor is because I accidentally met those guys at a show once, didn't give a shit who they were, and technically embarrassed myself, but I didn't care. So it was great.
Oh, yeah.
I'm with Taylor. You can't pay me enough to care about wrestling. Although my former personal trainer, back when I spent more time in the gym when I was younger, he did pass away, and WWE acknowledged him. So rest in peace, Mike Bell. So that's my only wrestling story for any of you. And everything I do actually know about wrestling is either stories Mike told me, events Mike invited me to, and watching Young Rock. That's it.
The only live event.
Random times that I went to parties as a kid where wrestling was involved.
That's enough on that one.
I used to watch it a ton years ago, but I haven't watched it in like 20 years, man. I gave up on it.
Yeah, well, WWE is a little different these days. I mean, it's still got its quirks here and there, but at the same time, I'm starting to slowly get back into maybe watching a little bit of it and not getting so hooked on it like I used to. Plus, the only live event for WWE I was ever at is with my mom, and we went to, which WrestleMania was that? Because Undertaker was taking on Shawn Michaels.
Oh.
To, break the streak and Undertaker's streak and stuff. And we were there in the way back top row area and stuff, watching it all.
15.
It was fun. It was a good memory to have since mom's not around no more. So, but it's one of the best things about it. But it was after that we started to slowly get away from WWE because we were watching it, and then they bring in the Shield, and I was like, oh my God, what is this? I mean, they brought these 3 guys in, newcomers. Apparently, they were part of NXT. Yeah. And they decided, well, let's give them a gimmick on WWE and start attacking our pros like John Cena and all them, And I was like, I lost interest in them. It's when right then and there we lost interest in WrestleMania and all that kind of stuff. And my mom, she got super pissed. You're lucky she didn't have Twitter of her own, because she would have been on there screaming and yelling about how Brock Lesnar broke the streak of Undertaker at WrestleMania. She was so pissed. She wanted to throw something through the fucking television.
She wasn't the only one.
Amazing.
Oh,
Y'all, I'm going to go around the horn because we're already 30 minutes into K-pop's time. So I'm going to, and speaking of which, I'm going to bring that up real quick. K-pop is live right now. Let me bring up my pictures that I did not load. Oh, here we go.
Taylor.
Yeah. Here we go.
Taylor's reaming on me.
Yeah, K-pop's been going for about 30 minutes. So as soon as my stream ends, go check out K-pop. And then is it 8:30 p.m. or 8 p.m. for at Week's End?
8:30 for at Week's End.
8:30.
For Mark at Week's End. And Vogs left. I was going to show that picture where, and we got Black Crown Comics at 9 Eastern. And y'all, I'm going to ask y'all a question. Anybody in the chat can answer this if you want to. I'm trying to come up with a theme for next week. So, and it gives me an excuse to, I'm going to let the panel and the chat vote because it gives me an excuse to say some wise words from George Carlin. Because, voting for things, the theme for next week, And
I think even in a fake democracy, people ought to get what they want once in a while just to feed this illusion that they're really in charge.
Sorry.
That's pretty much how it is in Washington right freaking now.
I love George Carlin. May he rest in peace. Yep. This gave me an excuse to do. Dude, that same skit, he's got a 20-30 minute skit about how you could turn the death penalty into a form of entertainment and balance the budget. It was great.
Yeah, he was ahead of his time when it came to politics, man.
He was.
Yeah, he was hilarious about it.
So the question is, like next week, I'm thinking about y'all for like a theme for the show, either doing something on video games or we did Anatomy of a Supervillain, but I never did Anatomy of a Superhero. Or what would y'all like to do? Shout out.
Listen, this is the reason why I don't have my own stream because I can't come up with anything. So,
I've been trying to do away with themes, but they just seem to find me.
Well, I like Anatomy.
As I said, Taylor's reaming on me now.
We had a really good Anatomy of a Supervillain episode, so I wanted to do one on the Anatomy of a Superhero.
What about Anatomy on robotics?
Is there an anatomy for robots?
I don't know.
Is Skynet trying to kill us? Is Skynet
the theme all robots and androids? That's the theme.
Yeah. I was going to say, are Skynet and Ultron really trying to destroy humanity, or are they just following their programming?
Yeah, the question is, who programmed them to kill humanity in the first place?
Well, they didn't program them to kill humanity. Like Ultron was programmed to protect the world from its greatest threats, and it realized humanity was its greatest threat.
Yeah.
Which, to be fair, we are.
Art imitates life nonstop, of course.
Superheroes Anatomy. We got to get Brody in for that from Mallrats.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Well, Superman can't have sex with Lois Lane. He needs kryptonite condom, and he can't use that because he'll die.
Red solar crystal. He wears the red solar crystal so that it's safe. Or he gives Lois the super serum that we saw in All-Star Superman so that they can get busy.
Yes.
Like a shotgun blast going on.
I feel like the Fortress could easily make a red sun chamber for them to get at it, but based on the fact that we know their freaky kinky stuff, thanks to Action Comics this past year, their freaky stuff is in the bedroom, so maybe it's fine. Maybe Clark has enough muscle control not to kill Lois, and the sperm firing is no more powerful than a human's.
Thought it was a shotgun blast.
Well, that's what everyone says. They're like, there's no way he could do it and it wouldn't kill her. But like in reality, I mean, the fluid is a fluid.
Okay. To make it clear here, in Justice, Lois was pregnant.
Yes.
When she was killed. by Superman by accident because he
Yes.
thought he was fighting Doomsday.
Correct.
Okay. Now, if it required this certain amount of stability and everything else in between it, then how in the world did they even do it while he still had his power?
I don't think it was stated that he still had his power because there is a kryptonite that makes him human.
No, he still had his powers because it was mentioned in Injustice. What was it? Year 2 or year 3 or something like that. Because Wonder Woman wanted to bring a child of their own, and since the two of them hooked up, and in the Injustice universe, and he mentioned something about he didn't need anything in order to make that happen, but at the same time, he didn't think it was right to start bringing another child in to the world and stuff when they got all these people they got to control and stuff. So he went from being like a happy that Lois was pregnant when that happiness was just shattered. He went from like Mr. Tyrant, I'm going to take over the world kind of shit. Okay. And that's how it continued in just the Injustice storylines is that they wanted him to go from he was captured by our Justice League. They came into the Injustice universe. They kicked the shit out of him and his team, had them locked up, and then Brainiac and freaking Darkseid show up, and so they decided they gotta get them free and let them out, and so in order to fight everything. It's just like the whole story goes flying, and just like people were so upset to learn Harley Quinn had an abortion. Harley Quinn had an abortion, and she did, and that was the first one. When she got pregnant again, she had a daughter, and she hid it away from the Joker. Because the first time she got pregnant, Joker, she said she didn't want any. She was starting to get where Mr. J, as she's always saying, would not want a child and stuff. Okay, so she got an abortion. When people found that shit out, they were fucking livid.
Yeah.
They were livid that Harley Quinn got an abortion, because blah, blah, blah. But nobody seemed to understand Harley was in an abusive relationship. Would you want a kid with that motherfucking asswipe and, who's abusing you all the freaking time?
For entertainment to read? Yeah, it would.
It's just like, damn.
Taylor said around the horn has come to a screeching halt. Yeah, we'll go ahead and go around the horn so we can get to K-pop.
Yeah.
All right, so Cliff, you're first.
Tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm with the Council of Comics doing New Keys and Hot Comics. On Tuesday, I may be joining Circumstances. I think he does FLC and Chill on Tuesday, so that I may be there. We'll see. Wednesdays at 8 p.m., it's the Council of Comics again for New Comic Book Day, which is now a live thing that we do on Wednesdays. Thursday, I'm going to be with 22 on his channel for Uncensored because I can't remember the whole name of the show. And Friday, I am with Gary B on his channel and John's Comics for Kids, and we're doing a little special something. Saturday morning for Coffee and Comics with Cliff, Gary B will be joining me, and I think that's it for now.
Cool. What you got coming up, Joseph?
Oh, right now I'm in the between work that I got to go back to tomorrow and stuff. I'm trying to get videos edited for this week. So I'm working about a whole week's worth of videos right now, trying to get that all done. That's going to be a chore and a half between work. But other than that, not a lot going on because I got my trip I got to go through on Thursday, which I said Friday to Vogs. It's Thursday. I got to leave on Thursday. Then I'm going to be there till Sunday, coming home on Sunday. And then I got a couple days off on Monday or Tuesday of next week. And then I got to go back to work again. So it's like, I'm here and there.
Well, Travis, you got anything coming up or are you just chilling?
I'm just hanging out.
Okay, I didn't know. Is Roscoe? Well, I was gonna say is Roscoe doing a show Monday night or Between the Lines, or is that on hold?
I don't know. I probably not since he was at con.
That's what I was thinking. But Rich, what you got coming up, brother?
I have absolutely nothing. And next week I won't be able to make it on because I am driving down to Virginia to go on vacation. So I won't be on next week. So I hope you guys have a good time. I know I missed the show early, and I know you want to wrap up, but just wanted to share.
Oh yeah, we never got a chance to. There you go.
Hey, J.J. Transformers.
Dollar bin fine. I just wanted to show it off. Peacemaker #1, dollar bin fine. Stars and Stripe 0, dollar bin fine. That's $30 buck. The original Secret Invasion #1 from the 2003.
There you
This
go.
was not a dollar bin fine.
Ooh.
Oh my God.
And neither was this. But here's the catch with this one. It is like a 9/8 contender, but it has that stupid freaking stamp
Oh man.
right there.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. I got it cheap, so I grabbed it anyway. But that's all I got. Thanks for having me as always. Appreciate it.
Hey man, you're always welcome. Vogs, I don't remember what video it was I saw you in. I watched a lot of Heroes Con videos. It was either Durs or Chris. I just don't remember which one it was. For me, before I get into, well, Tuesday, I do my Comiverse community shout-outs, where I do basically play the clips from the Comiverse community shout-outs in This Week in Comic History, give everybody a chance to get, another shout-out. Friday or Saturday, I'm going to drop the next Tony's Comics Spotlight, which will be Batman #1 from 1940, first appearance of the Joker and the Cat, who would later be known as Catwoman. So I'm looking forward to doing that. That's going to take a minute. Doing these anthology stories where you're reading every story does tend to take some time to edit and everything, but I'll get it done. And then back here next Sunday afternoon, 3 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Central, for another episode of Into the Comiverse, which the theme will probably be the anatomy of a superhero.
Woo.
So or the superhero anatomy, either one. Either way, it ought to be a lot of fun. And I'm going to end it with this. I did this last week. If you or anyone are having suicidal thoughts, I'm going to recommend the National Suicide Prevention Hotline. It is changing to the 988 code. Talk to someone. Hell, call me. Talk to anyone. Because I can honestly say from past experience that having the feeling of being worthless is a really sucky feeling. And when I say I know what you went through, I know what you went through. So let's do our part to. I'm trying to struggle to say something, but
well, it is a massive problem for men everywhere, and it is National Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. So please, yes, find anyone to talk to. Clergy, friends, family, father figures, mentors, whatever it takes. But just think about seeking out some form of help.
Yes. Yes. And last but not least, I'm going to throw this in here, and some people may agree with it, some people may not, but sometimes in life, some people they really value what other people think about them more than they should. And I've seen this. It said, the greatest prison people live in is the fear of what other people think.
Yep.
And now somebody mentioned Shawn Michaels a long time ago. Shawn Michaels was my idol growing up. I think it was Joseph. And I lived by the philosophy growing up that he had, that I don't give a damn what anybody thinks of me. That got me into a lot of fights when I was in school. But and then, of course, when I went to work and was watching Attitude Era, I was telling everybody to suck it. But anyway. And then, and it's funny because I became a Christian and he became a Christian. So, I mean, I guess it works. But anyway, I want to thank everybody that hung out in the chat. I want to thank all my guests in the panel. Thank y'all for spending some time with me. Go check out K-Pop. Her show's just, is that her, right?
Her show's in full swing.
Her show's in full swing. Okay. I gotta learn this stuff. Also, like I said, the CBC Awards is in full swing. You can go to cbcawards.org to vote for your favorite YouTube content creators. You know, anyway. But I will end it there, and I'm gonna find a nice little clip to end it. We'll go with Snake this time, and I want to thank everybody for watching. When you're watching on the replay, like I said, everybody hanging out in the panel, everybody hanging out in chat. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting the channel. It really does mean a lot, and we will see y'all next week.
Welcome to the human race.